No one had ever seen Elias in a hurry. He moved like time itself, slow, deliberate, patient. In the village of Norin, people said he had a soft clock inside him, a heart that ticked to a rhythm older than hours and minutes. Every morning, Elias sat on the same wooden bench in front of his house, holding a cup of lukewarm coffee. He would watch the sun crawl up the hills as if the sky, too, respected his pace. Children ran past him on their way to school. Adults waved as they rushed to work, and dogs barked at things only they could see. Elias only smiled and sipped. One morning, a curious girl named Lenny stopped in front of him. She was 10, with a notebook full of questions and no fear of silence. "Why do you sit here every day doing nothing?" she asked bluntly. Elias looked at her and smiled. "I'm not doing nothing," he said. "I'm kissing time." Lenny frowned. "You can't kiss time. Time isn't a person." Elias tilted his head. "Isn't it? We spend our lives chasing it, begging for more of it, or trying to forget it. Maybe time is more human than we think." Lenny blinked, unsure whether to laugh or stay quiet. "But what does kissing time mean?" "It means being so still that time comes close," Elias said. "Close enough to kiss you." The conversation stayed with Lenny. As she grew older, she visited Elias more often. He never told her stories like other elders did. Instead, he asked her questions. Asterisk, what color is today? If you could pause a moment forever, which one would it be? What's heavier, memories or minutes? She didn't always have answers. But over time, she learned that Elias didn't want answers. He wanted attention, true, deep attention to things most people ignored. When Lenny turned 18, she left for the city. She promised Elias she would write to him, and she did for a while. But life in the city moved quickly. Clocks were everywhere. Alarms screamed every morning, and deadlines chased her like wolves in the dark. Years passed. One day, tired and full of questions again, Lenny returned to Norin. Elias was gone. The bench was still there. She sat down. At first, she only planned to rest. But the hills were golden with afternoon light, and the breeze carried a scent of lavender and old soil. She stayed. An hour passed. Then, too, she began noticing things the way the sun lit the edge of a leaf. The rhythm of her own breathing, the soft crunch of a beetle crossing the stone path. Then she remembered Elias's words. Asterisk kissing time. She closed her eyes. In that moment, she didn't need a clock to know something important had returned. Not Elias, not childhood, but a feeling subtle, calm, eternal. She had stopped chasing for once. Time had kissed her. Epilogue years later, the villagers said Lenny was strange, like Elias had been. She, too, sat on the same bench each morning, sipping tea and smiling at birds. When children asked her what she was doing, she would answer, listening to time breathe. And so, the soft rhythm continued, not in clocks or calendars, but in hearts that had learned to slow down and feel every passing second as a gift, not a loss.